Hi guys, so that's Alex and my skeptic vlog. Starfish Varadero. It's a bungalow site. Here they look a bit better. So if you want to take this Starfish, you don't have to take the main building. It's much more sexy here. It's from the bungalow side, and they have a huge pool, and it looks much better. And it looks much newer than the building itself, because I already said before, the building was built a long time ago, and even from outside it looks still good. Inside some of the rooms are still outdated. So that's the pool. I haven't been inside, so I'm not really sure, but those buildings, bungalow buildings, looks much better. They're kind of located on a side, and when you order the room, so the main buildings are there, but from a website, when you're gonna buy your tour, and you can see there is an upgrade to bungalows, and the upgrade to bungalows cost probably 20 or 30 bucks, or I don't know, but trust me, it's worth it. It's better to stay here. At least this looks nice, because the main building, some rooms are okay, some are outdated. I already experienced that. Some of my friends, they got not the good rooms, so they wanted to change them. So as I can see, the bungalow site was a bit newer, and it's still here, if you can see, but you won't get to the bungalow side if you just go in from the main building to the beach, because it's kind of on the side of it, and probably the people who know that, they go for it, but I didn't know, so I didn't get it. So I'm staying in the normal room. So this is the main road which goes from the main building to the beach. It's like a main square, and with the main square you have mostly concert, and it goes probably at night, not during the day. During the day it's quiet. So during the day, as I see, the dinner served here, it's in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the resort. So some people are staying here, some people are staying here, and the food is here. They have some chicken, like fish, but I don't know, today it's like, seems like, oh yeah, it's Saturday today, so a lot of Cubans came, so it's plenty of people, you see. It's plenty of food, but plenty of people too, but I guess everybody gets it. So from that, so you see what's happening. This bungalow part, it's located on the other side there, and this is kind of the old one. So from here we're going to the beach. kind of a nice trail here. Looks very sexy here. The beach itself, okay, listen, everywhere where you go in Cuba, the beach is fantastic. The water is great, the beaches, to compare, if you're gonna compare it to my previous videos with the Santa Maria and Cayo, they're losing a lot. They're losing. But the water is still the same. So then you have a bar here. You can stay here. And then the beach itself. It's the middle of the day, so it's probably 2, so all the people are left because it's kind of hot now. But at least now you won't see the crowded beach and the people staying at the water. So it's time to come. If you know, if you're coming to Cuba during the summer, it's better to get here and get a bench before probably 9, because the breakfast starts at 7. So you have to get here at least 8 something, grab a bench, put a towel, because if it's Saturday, look now, yeah, because majority of the people, they left for the lunch. And so now it's quiet. As I said, everywhere where you go in Cuba, the beaches are fine. The water is fantastic. Let's check it out. So I'm gonna take my sandal off. Okay, and now we can get into the water. So the water is the same. Beaches here are great. It's like, and it's pretty deep, so you don't have to go far. They kind of have this bar at the beach. Yeah, okay, it's kind of nice. What you can get there, it's beer and different drinks, and probably during the day you can get some hot dogs, which I didn't get yet. And you see the beach is great. What I realized here, that the servants, actually, if you're staying at the restaurant and they're just passing by, they won't bring you anything. So today I was sitting at the restaurant and I asked them for a beer, and then they said yes, and the girl never came back. Then it was another time I asked for a beer and she disappeared. So then I went there myself and asked for a beer, and just then I got it. So I don't know, or it's working like that. Even I can see that the servants are running all over the trays of beers and all the drinks, but I didn't get it somehow. I don't even know why. So from this point you don't have to go far. You just can stay here and relax. It's actually what you need. And you see, When you come in here, as I did right now, it's around 2. It's hot, but you know, I like it. I enjoy it. That's life. And there are not so many people because the majority of the people left for the rooms, and the people with the kids left because probably the kids are sleeping during the day. So Starfish Varadero. How good is that? It's tricky to say. If you're gonna compare it to the different places where I've been, and from my experience, probably it's around 3.5 or something like this. It's good. It's really good. Not as good as the others, but it's good. Especially if you're gonna choose the bungalow side. That's much better. Because the main building, I don't really like it. It has too many rooms, too many corridors, and sometimes you can get lost there. Because the first time when I got there, they gave me a room, and trust me, I couldn't find it. I was moving from one floor to another one, from one corridor to another one, and I couldn't find my room. Oh, eventually I found it, but so as I told you, the service here, so the TV, which is not, I'm not watching it, but when at night, for example, and I'm going to bed, I want to watch something like maybe news, but when I'm turning the TV, there are like 3 channels. Even it's a pretty good TV, but it's just 3 or 4 Cuban channels. And I went to the customer service and I told them that, what about how many channels do you have? They said, oh, we have 40 or 50. And I said, okay, can you ask your guy, he can come and fix it? And they said, okay, yes. So it's been like 3 days. 3 days and no one came. So I don't even know what the point to ask right now. If today I told you I asked for the beer and no one came, and asked twice and no one got me the beer, and then I had to get it myself, it's okay, but you can walk and you can get it. But then why did you say yes? In the other resorts, at least where I've been, they will bring you the beer. Here they won't. What else? In the room it's great. It's a great room, by the way. I'm staying there alone, but I have 3 beds. I don't know why. For 2 more chicas, but there are no more chicas here. I couldn't find anyone. In the room, they have kind of a mini bar. It's called a mini bar. It's just a fridge, which I don't even know if it's working. It's completely empty. It's nothing there, but it's called mini bar. it's plugged in, but I'm not sure if it's working. It's kind of half dead, half alive. And they're supposed to bring the bottle of water every single day. And what do you think? It's the same problem with the beer today. They didn't bring it the first day. They didn't bring it the second day. I'm going to customer service and I'm asking them, can you bring me the water, please? And they're saying, yeah, sure, we're gonna bring you the water. And what do you think? Nothing. Coming again, I'm saying, okay, can I get a water somewhere? Because at the bar you can get just a glass to drink, but I need the whole water, like 2 liters. They won't give it to you. So they're saying, okay, go to customer service. I'm going to customer service. They're saying, okay, now we're gonna write it down. The guy will bring it. And what do you think? No one brought it. So yesterday I had this emergency. I had to drink something, and 1 glass is not enough. I need the whole bottle because I'm making some kind of drinks. So I went there again the third time and I said, okay guys, listen, I'm not screaming, I'm in a great mood, I'm just, guys, can I get a water at least? I can go and grab it, just tell me where. And they say, no, we can't do it. The girls are not working right now at the service, at the room service, they're not working. So now I found an empty bench and I put my ass on it. So as you can see now, because it's the middle of the day and it's hot, and it's super hot, all the people left, especially with the kids. They went to, for example, they have a nap or something, they sleep. The parents, while the kids sleep, maybe they have some fun on the other bed. I don't know what they do. And but you see, you can see here all the people are still, they're gonna come back later. As you see, they kind of reserved the spot. So normally if you put a blue towel on a bench, it's taken. And now the beach seems kind of empty, because when I got there in the morning, it was, you couldn't even get into the water. There have been so many people around. So now it's quiet and enjoyable.